Let's see. 9 unique side hustles for music producers in 2024. That sounds interesting, right? Okay, let's check this out. Unique side hustles.
In this video, I want to talk about 9 side hustle ideas for music producers in 2024. And no, we're not going to talk about the usual sell sample packs or send out loops type hustle.
Bro, imagine he's just like, yeah, go work at Walmart. Just that's a good side hustle there. Just work at Walmart, guys. Do you think YouTube is going to be one of the suggestions here? I'm not going to look at them.
I divided this list into 3 different levels to help you get a
Yo, drink a beer, Ed. Drink a beer for the boys.
So I hope you don't mind if I crack.
better perspective on everything. At the first level, we have hustles that require no monetary investment and little to no skills. At level 2, we have hustles that still...
All right, guys, we're going to get our money up today. We're going to know how to get our money up today. What's going on today, guys? Should Weaver work at... Oh, God damn it. Work at Walmart? Yes. I'm going to vote yes. Let's go. But I won't be able to stream anymore. Keep that in mind. I'm going to show crypto or Ed's going to show crypto?
require any monetary investment but do require skills. And at level 3, we have hustles that do require a monetary investment but don't really require any skills. Remember, side hustles are about
All of them don't require skills because I know you guys have no skills.
making money while learning. It's basically applied college. Imagine you're going to college, you're learning a skill, and you're immediately applying it in the real world, in the field, on the job. So the point is to learn and improve while getting paid. Okay, let's start with 4 side hustles that require no
let's go.
monetary investment and
Let's
little
go.
to no skills. First up, we have event DJ. As a music producer, even a super beginner, you have a basic understanding of mood, music, and rhythm. You can put that knowledge to use. Now, I put this one under little to no skills because we're not talking about festival or club DJing. That does require a lot of skill.
Oh, so like weddings and stuff, I'm thinking.
We're talking about events like office parties, weddings.
Bro, that reminds me of this clip right here. Wait, hold on. Dude, yes, I need to get on this grind right here. Me and who? I hired the wrong DJs for the office party. Dude, they watched that new Ed video, man. This is what happened. They watched that new Ed video. So as you could tell, they were taking Ed's advice, and I think they were correct to do so.
Showers, I don't know, things like that. Really, what they're looking for at these events is someone that's just slightly more interesting than just a phone with an aux cable and a Spotify playlist. You don't need to mix that much or do anything too advanced.
Boo. I like when DJs mix.
Really, it's just about playing the right music at the appropriate time. I've done it a bunch, it's really easy. Now, how do you get started? How much do you charge at first? It's really simple, just find a few wedding planners around you in your area, call them up and ask to book a DJ. Say that you're the guy that wants to hire a DJ from them for your event. And then just let them tell you their rate. Call up 5 or 6, get an average, and figure out your own.
Damn, that's a serious hustle, dude.
Event DJing is pretty fun, really simple, and usually
What's with the side angle on the camera here? Kind of random.
really well paid. What is that sound? What is that?
Okay, there was a reason. Okay.
What is that?
Yeah, that is true. You don't need a whole setup for that. Didn't he say you could use your phone or something?
What is that?
Oh my god, please tell me it's not an ad read. It is, I knew it.
It's coming from in here. What? Oh, that's what it is. We have merch. You guys have been asking for it for the
I mean, you gotta respect it a little bit. That was creative.
first time ever.
I did see it coming, though.
We have merch. You can find it all on edtalenti.com. We have a no
You guys are not taking it as well as me. You guys are like, fucking work.
bad beats
Go back to drinking beer, Ed.
where we have the hat, the shirt, the mug, stickers. And then I also took some of my
Yeah, I don't know if I'd rock that personally. No bad beats. Not that I want to have bad beats, but I don't know. A lot of merch like that just comes off kind of a little cringe.
favorite sample packs that I put out over the years, and I turned them into t-shirts. So now you can get a bundle
Okay, wait. Would I rock any of these? The mood one's kind of cool, but I don't know if I like the graphics so much.
with the sample pack, so you get your packs
Okay.
immediately, and then you also get something in the mail, which is the t-shirt with the artwork. It looks great, and it's always fun to get something in the mail from me.
Well, mine would be no good beats. See, that's almost better.
Anyway, at talenti.com, use the code LAUNCH10 to get 10% off your order. And for anyone that makes an order for the next 48 hours, I'm gonna send you a customized one-on-one private video message to just say thank you and
It's just him jacking off. Here's my private one-on-one video. All right, next video.
say hi. All right, at talenti.com, I'm super pumped about this. Let's get back to the video. Okay, next up, we have live sound engineer. That means be one of those people
Dude, fuck doing that, dude. Fuck doing live sound engineering, man. Oh man, I have an audio engineering degree and I could do that. And I would rather get hit by a bus than do that. It's stressful as fuck and it's like not worth the money.
Venues that prepares the stage and the sound for the audience. Now, you might be wondering, why did you put this one under no skills? Let me explain. Okay, most live venues
I mean, if you're a music producer, you could definitely do this. You don't even need to get an audio engineering degree.
usually have a few people on staff for events. There's the main mixing engineer who sits behind the console. That requires a lot of skill. There's a stage mixing engineer that just makes
Doesn't require that much skill.
sound for the people on stage, the people that are actually performing.
Weaver, you got to offer the same on your Patreon, man. We're missing out on one-on-one love, unlike his viewers. True. I mean, there are Patreon tiers similar to that. There's like the mastering and then the lesson thing.
That also requires a lot of skill. And then
I mean, I could jerk off in the lesson if you want.
this is where you come in. There's usually one or two people that are doing manual work. They're setting up microphones, they're connecting all the cables and running them to the console. They're setting up all the speakers and monitors,
Clip.
all of that manual labor stuff. You could be one of them. You could be one of these guys. I did this job myself for a while when I was in LA, and I learned a ton of stuff about gear, microphone placement, how to deal with people when we're talking about music, which is very, very important for the studio. It's pretty hard work physically, but I remember loving
The
every
15 learn tractor.
the best part is you
Hey, Serato.
to be in a big city to do this. The chances are that any small local venue, even like a bar, a restaurant, a cafe, anyone that has live music, they need live sound engineers. Okay, at number 3, we have affiliate everything. This is a different one because it's online and you can do it from home. You probably know what affiliate marketing is by
Ew.
now, but just to clarify it, affiliate marketing is when you
Disgusting. Vomit.
sell somebody else's product and you get a cut of that sale. For example, and this is not sponsored, if you want to buy any new plugins from Plugin Boutique, I have a link in the description. You click that link, you buy the plugin, you get a discount, and I get a little.
I mean, I don't really mind affiliate links in general. I guess I just don't really like them when they're attached to reviews or like you're trying to persuade people to get something because it's kind of like, hey, this thing is good. You should buy it for my link and that way you can give me money. That sound good? Nah, just click the link. Shut up. Just click the link.
percentage of the sale. Now, here's something that no one is doing with affiliate links that I think it's really creative. You know, everyone can sign up on the website, get their link, everything is free, anyone can do it. The hard part is that you have to start getting creative on how you're going to bring people to that link and sell products. Now, here's
See, that's kind of what I'm saying. I don't know. I feel like trying to like lure people in to use them. That's kind of the part that's kind of, I don't know. Like if people use them like just on their own accord, like they're like, oh, you know, I want to support him. I was going to buy this plugin anyways. Like, yeah, that's cool. But I just don't like when it's like kind of like luring people in order to buy the links or to use the links.
story. This is a friend of mine that did this and it blew my mind. So a couple years ago, he decided to sign up for an affiliate link with a very popular MIDI
Come on, don't be a dick. Click the link. Come on, don't be a dick. Put money in my pocket.
keyboard company. I'm not gonna say which one. Now, this was his plan. He started calling up local schools, like literally elementary and middle schools, both public and private. He booked an appointment with the principal or whatever person is in charge of like purchasing stuff. And this was the pitch. He was gonna set up a music room for the kids. Literally a room with a bunch of MIDI controllers, one for
Wait, hold on. Is he about to say that this person used his own affiliate links for this? That sounds like it could be illegal. I'm not 100% certain. I don't know. I don't have proof.
kid and some like guitars, some like random instruments, a couple microphones, just like a basic but modern music. And that's exactly how he pitched it. He was like, this is how people make music now. It's not like violins and trumpets. People make music with computers and MIDI keyboard.
This seems a little bit worse than just convincing your viewers to use an affiliate link. I don't know.
So he convinced the school to buy the gear from him through his affiliate links.
Dude, that has to be illegal. Are you telling them that though? Are you telling them that it's an affiliate link and you're getting money from it?
So he made money with that. And then he convinced them to pay him a monthly recurring fee to maintain the studio room.
This guy's a complete scumbag, dude. Holy sh! I mean, not really Ed. I mean, I don't know. Ed, I feel like Ed has to see a little bit of an issue with this scheme here, but this guy he's talking about is a complete piece of shit, dude.
Which, let's be honest, you don't need that much maintenance for a MIDI keyboard. Like, realistically. I thought
He scammed the shit out of that school, and Ed's over here laughing about it. What the hell, dude?
this was genius, and maybe you can do
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering if Ed did that now.
something like that. Oh, by the way,
I mean, he didn't say whether or not he told them. I'm assuming. I feel like the school wouldn't be as cool with that if they knew. I don't know. That's the only reason I don't want to comment that. Because like he didn't say whether or not he told them about it.
74.1% of you guys are not subscribed to the channel. Honestly, one of my biggest goals for 2024 is to get the channel to 500,000 subscribers. I think we can do it. We are not that far. So if you're enjoying the videos and you want to see more, make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. I really appreciate it. Okay, now let's move into the next category. Side hustles that require responsibilities. They're always trying to find ways to grow and improve their business, and they're always on the lookout for ways to optimize their time and resources. If you have any skills at all, this is a great starting point. I'm gonna tell you a personal story. When I was living in LA, it was probably 2015 at the time. I wasn't really making any money and I was just kind of surviving on
Sounds like he was just a sales guy. The school could have probably gotten a discount if they went directly through the vendor. That's true.
jobs. I remember I used to spend multiple hours a day on Craigslist just looking for things that I could do. My only criteria is that they had to do with music somehow. Well, one day I saw an ad that said looking for intern assistant composer. I instantly wrote them an email and I got a call back for an interview. What I didn't realize—
Gotta respect it though. He's on his grind, dude. Like he's done a lot of stuff to make money through music. I get it. I've been kind of the same way. I feel like a lot of people are if they're serious about it.
Time is that the person that I was applying to work for was actually a pretty big deal. He was like a big producer. He worked on movies, TV shows, all kinds of music production stuff. So after I went to the interview and I was waiting for a response, I asked myself, why does he need my help? I'm just some kid with basically no experience and he's like some big producer guy. And then I figured it out. Successful people need help with basic tasks. For example, if they're producers, they need help setting up the studio when an artist is coming over, like putting up the mic, putting up the music stand, whatever is needed, or even like—
Well, sometimes like when you get to a certain level, there's too much work to be done. So you need to hire more people to like ease the load on yourself. That way you can get more of the more complicated things done.
Responding to emails or running an errand. They don't have time to do that.
Yeah, you know, basic tasks like, you know, going to a school and selling them gear with my affiliate link, just basic tasks like that.
Because they need to do the music. They need to do the main thing.
Yeah.
And so
they say the same thing as me.
Help with literally everything else. Now, working for them as an intern—
Yeah, I get that. That's why I have Casey helping with the second channel videos, because I just don't have time. You know, I need to get someone to finish my music too. Who's qualified in the chat? I need someone to finish my music. I'm just kidding, obviously.
Always pay well. I was barely getting paid anything, but that job changed my life. Everything I know about production and even what it means to be a producer, I learned that from that job and I couldn't be more grateful.
Wave War winner gets a retainer. No, they get titanium dentures. Disclaimer: titanium may not be real, may be made out of foil. Enter at your own risk.
Getting paid to learn and improve my skills, working the job that was like my dream job, that's a really good side.
True, dude. All these producers coming out with crimes of 2024. First Venus Theory and stealing. Now Ed with affiliate links and not disclosing. Bro, dude, never meet your idols, man, through YouTube videos.
So if you have any skills at all, even if you don't think that they're very good, you can definitely help somebody that's more successful than you. Okay, next up we have video editing. If you're a music producer in 2020—
That's a really bad suggestion. Video editing takes a really long time, dude. I trust me, I know, dude. What did Venus Theory steal? He stole a microphone, man, that launched his career, and he confessed to it into a video. What the fuck, dude? This motherfucker. Oh man, I looked up to him so much, man. He sold SM57. What the fuck?
Before, you should 100% know a little bit of video editing, at least a little bit. To be honest, if you're a producer, it's probably the—
I feel like video editing as a career is only worth it if it's like you're making a decent amount, like for the amount of time you're putting in. Like, because there are definitely times where you could take a video editing job and it's not worth the amount of money you're making. Like, it might be like less than minimum wage. It really depends.
Single most important skill right below making music. And the reason why is because video is how we present things on the internet, including music. We're in the era of social medias, and whenever you make something that's not video, it needs video to be shown to the world. If you're a painter and you want to showcase your art, you need video. If you're a musician and you want to showcase your music, you need video. If you're a chef and you want to showcase your dishes, you need video.
Yep.
Whatever you do, you need.
So you just got to find the right video editing jobs. Like doing something for like food or something, that'd be super easy and fast. Editing like a music producer's YouTube video, that's not fast. That's not fast. Not unless they want you to just rush it.
And so everyone, including myself, needs an editor. Some people do it themselves, others hire somebody else. Here's the best way to get started. Download DaVinci Resolve, it's completely free, install it on your computer, and start editing things. Literally anything. Get your phone out, record some random videos of you in the studio, and just start putting them together, not so much—
I think starting a YouTube channel is a great way to learn how to edit as well.
To like post them, but just to kind of practice and get the basics down. Once you accumulated even a little bit of experience, start hitting up smaller creators and offer to edit for them.
Resolve is not easy peasy though. Yeah, I've never tried Resolve, but I heard it's like impossible possibly more stable than Premiere, and it's also free. So I've considered using it or learning how to use it. I pretty much just know how to use Premiere, but I learned in Vegas originally. Vegas is garbage. Vegas is absolute trash, dude. It just crashes over and over and over. It makes Premiere look stable.
On, just start getting better and better and better while you're getting paid. Even if it's not that much, you're still getting better and using those skills.
I'm doing videos and images for food. It's super hard. How, I guess, like maybe like looking at making it look appetizing could be like one of the hard parts.
Editing video is very similar to making music. There's a lot of similarities there. And once you're good at editing and making video, then you can also do it for your own stuff. That's literally how I built my entire career. So it's pretty good. Oh, and a little plus, video editing would also teach you a lot about attention management, storytelling, and pacing, which are really incredible skills to have, and they will totally help you with your music as well. In this video era, this is honestly a no-brainer. Ooh, okay,
Yeah.
This is one of my favorites.
Yeah, if you do music, like learning how to do video also is not a bad idea.
Music production.
It can only help, basically, because it gives you more ways to make money, and also it can be something that helps your career too.
Okay, I don't know if you knew this, but I was a professional full-time drum teacher before this whole YouTube thing picked up, and I can't even tell you how many kids came to me for drum lessons, and after a while they wanted to learn how to make beats and kind of transition
I like the way you said beats there. You want to know how to make beats? I can't even do it.
beats. Like if you go back to the 80s and 90s, everyone wanted to
Is loopitis a thing with video editing? No, I don't think so. Because usually when you film a video, you film the entirety of it. I guess it could be if you like only write and film some of it to begin with, but generally no, it's not.
guitar player. That was sort of like the hero musician. In 2024, that's the beat maker. It's the producer. Every kid that's remotely interested in music wants to make beats. And the reality is that local
No, it's either rapping or making beats.
music schools are really behind on this. They don't really even have teachers for it.
That is true.
Absolutely fill that gap. Just reach out.
Even the music production school I went to, or I guess audio engineering, it was like a combination of audio engineering and music production. They were barely like even adding in music production and stuff, but this was about 10-ish years ago.
To local music schools and pitch them the idea of one-on-one lessons or even like group classes. You can work with both kids and adults, and the pay is usually really, really good. Plus, if you're working for a school, you don't actually have to find the students, so they do all that work. They just kind of give you work and you show up and it's fun and it's awesome and you get paid. Dude, I love teaching. Honestly,
That'd be super funny if you was like, it's awesome and you get paid. Just laugh like a maniac. Oh my god. Imagine if you did that after talking about the affiliate thing with the school. Yeah, and you get paid. It's like an evil villain revealing his titanium teeth.
you get paid. Dude, I love teaching. Honestly, sometimes I really, really miss teaching. Okay, next up, we have shoot music videos. Yes, I know it's another video one, but honestly, in this day and age, music and video are tightly connected.
True.
Not only because
Villain laughs and cracks open a beer. Bro, that is so funny, dude. Like for anyone who doesn't know, we went back at one point and watched a bunch of these YouTubers' first videos, and we pulled up this Ed Talenti one, and it was him drinking a beer in the video, and he kept like drinking the beer throughout the video. He's like, okay, one more sip. It was so funny, dude. It was like finding out your childhood hero is an alcoholic. He wasn't an alcoholic though, but it's funny to joke that he was.
and is mostly video, even when it's about music, but also because they sort of share a lot of similarities in just the process and the way they are. Even a DAW and a editing software, they're kind of similar. Okay, shooting music videos for small local artists can be a really great side hustle and a great way to connect with local talent. Having a network of artists and all the people connected to them is a great way to insert yourself in the local scene and eventually just get more work as a producer. Okay, let me give you some practical help.
Dude, I like that idea. So, okay, shoot videos for people and then kind of ninja your way as a producer into their lives. I like that.
You're good at music production, but you don't know anything about video editing. There's a ton of parallels between the two. Just try to think of it this way. Your beat structure, your arrangement is the storytelling. You build it in a way that it's smooth for the listener, that builds up and then drops and then builds up. Sound selection is your different shots. By picking different shots, getting creative, combining techniques with the camera, it's very, very similar to what you do when making sounds to put them together. Then of course, editing the video is arranging. It's like you have a loop and then you have to sort of develop it into a full song. Editing is kind of the same thing. You have all these different shots and footage from all different kinds of places, and you have to put together a story that makes sense, that's cohesive, that goes from beginning to end with ins and outs and like everything that you need. And then finally, color grading and effects like graphics like this one. This is your mixing.
Dude, that is like a really cheap effect. Like you can just download that on YouTube. The fire explosion one. Color grading is really fucking hard.
And mastering. Use at the very end to kind of tie everything together, explain things that need to be explained, just kind of like fix it all up. You can use this framework to start learning how to use videos for whatever. Once you have it down, then reach out to some local artists. All right, now let's move into the final category, side hustles that don't require any particular skills, but they do require a monetary investment. Okay, first up, we have invest in a studio and rent it. So when I say invest in a studio,
That seems kind of risky, man. I wouldn't even suggest that to people.
thinking of something like huge and big and really, really expensive. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the equivalent of a home studio, but in a public space. Me and a couple of friends used to do this when we used to play in bands. So we would just rent a room with all the instruments where we would actually need the room to practice. Like that's a room we needed anyway. But you're not really practicing 24 hours a day, right? So you can use that room to rent it out to other bands that don't have a space and charge them by the hour. If you add up all the costs and
Damn, dude, this guy's a hustler, man. I didn't know Ed was such a hustler.
and make sure to rent it to someone that's not gonna destroy it, you will definitely be able to at least pay off your rent for the place and have a studio for free. But honestly, if you do it right, you can also make quite a bit of money. At least
I kind of respect that, man. He's a fucking hustler. I don't know. He kept this under his belt this whole time.
$200 every week. Now, if you only have money for a space with like a studio desk, some monitors, MIDI controller, like a producer space, you will only be able to make so much because that stuff is cheap and any producer can just put that in their house. But if you're willing to invest just a little bit more and you can put some drums, some guitar amps, basically stuff for bands, now you can get all kinds
Well, that's the thing. Like people will go to a studio to record as a band or as a vocalist. That's about it. That's all there is.
different people in there. You can get bands that want to rehearse, you can get bands that want to record, you can get producers with artists that want
You're
to
not gonna get producers in there, dude.
record songs. You can even rent it out for videos like
Probably more likely to be producer plus artist.
studio music videos. You can do all kinds of stuff with it and basically reach out to every
I
musician
wouldn't say it requires some money. I would say it requires a lot of money. But some or a lot is definitely subjective.
in your area. It's a little bit complicated to set up, but once you have it running, it's really, really easy to maintain and you basically don't have to do anything. You just collect the money. Okay,
Well,
next
that's not true. Somebody has to run the board.
up, we have organized local show. This is a really underrated way to kind of insert yourself in the local scene and get to know everyone. When I was playing in my metal
I wouldn't even say underrated way. It's a fucking cheat code.
and Perceptionist in LA, we did this a few times like as a band and we got to know so many people. We got to know other bands, we got to know venue owners, we got to know live sound engineers, we got to know every single person in the scene. And on top of that, you are planning the show so you can put yourself on stage too. Maybe you're a producer, you want to throw like a DJ rapper show, you can be on stage as a DJ. Maybe you're in a band and you can put yourself on the band list and just play a show with bands that you like.
Bro, that's one funny thing about like promoters. Like you can just like insert yourself into the fucking conversation by booking someone and then being on the fucking flyer also.
Basically, if you're good at networking and you're good at talking to people, you can get anyone on board for a local show. You can do most of the work of planning everything, coordinating people, talking to the venue, telling them about it, setting up the night. Everything you need to do, you can build a flyer, you can help sell the tickets, promote it on social medias. You can do everything and the band just kind of has to show up. I like this one because it's actually easier to do in a small town than it is to do in like LA where there's a ton of competition. All right, thank you for watching.
That is true. That is true. Like there's definitely a huge opening for that here in Hawaii. Whereas I feel like in LA, there's probably a lot of people doing that already. Like there's like very few promoters doing that here.
I'll see you on the next one.
That was actually a pretty good video. It's definitely a lot different than a lot of the other videos I've seen like that. I mean, a lot of it wasn't too music production related, but yeah, I don't know, pretty good stuff.
Band Incorporated.